Farm Guy here with a new mod test for Tuesday, November 15th, and this is Custom Production Spinnery by BK Mods and Roar, 1.16 megabytes. Yes, only 1.1 megabytes to download. It is a little bit, well, it's a spinnery, but more than just a spinnery, really. Automatic lighting, nicely detailed, but all fit into a package of 1.16 megabytes. 23 slots on consoles, so the slots are a tad high, but nothing. I do believe the operation of this will kind of make up for it for sure. So first of all, where do we find it? Productions and factories, and here it is, the Custom Production Spinnery, like so. It is what it is, no alternate looks to it. Right, so let's get our help window on for a little bit of help. Right, okay, so input here. Now, to note, I didn't completely fill it with wool because the only way I can really do this somewhat quickly is buy wool and with an auto load trailer and pull it over here. However, as you can see, let's just do this again here. This is where the inputs go, but if it's on the ground, it doesn't go in, and it wouldn't go in directly from an auto load trailer. What you need to do is lift it up a bit. So yeah, if you had them stacked on a trailer, a normal trailer, you could just pull up and they will automatically unload. However, for those of you who are like me and like to use auto load trailers and buy wool to test things and stuff, this is an arduous process of doing this. Now, let's have a look at it at our production chain. And as you can see, we have wool of 34,000 liters and 145,000 liters of cotton that it contains. Now, I put cotton in the form of these cotton bales, and they slid right in here and disappeared quite readily. And we'll show that a little bit later. However, it's going to take me quite some time to manually come and lift each one of these pellets of wool to insert. So we will carry on with what we have, and what we have is 4 choices now, 3 fabric choices and a clothing recipe, shall we say. So if you only have wool, you can make fabric out of wool. 12,000 cycles per month at 2 wool for 1 fabric. So basically 12,000 liters of fabric per month. Or you could go cotton. So 3 times it's a 30, 40 something. My math is terrible. So like 40 something thousand liters of cotton fabric at the 5:3 ratio at 12,000 cycles a month. And then if we look at the 5 cotton and 2 wool make 10 fabric. Now that's, if you look over here, 2 equals 1, okay. 5 equals 3. Well, here's, so 7 equals 4 here. If you turn them both on, you only get 4 fabric for 7 input, right? We go down here, we get 7 input, but 10 output. Now, if you have both wool and cotton, that is by far the most favorable recipe for sure. So we're going to turn that on, and as you can see, we're already getting some fabric. So we're going to set that fabric to distributing because we don't want the fabric to pop out here. No, no, no. We want the fabric to stay in there, and then we're going to turn our clothing manufacturer on at 12,000 cycles per month at 4 liters of clothes per cycle, and see what we end up there. But let's switch that one on, and we're going to carry on forward for a month. With that, we're probably going to run out of wool. Maybe. We should have enough for 1 month. And see where we end up with fabric, and then we're going to run the fabric cycle. The rinse and wash cycle, as it were. So we're going to go take a nappy nap and come back and see what we end up with. All right, it's 5 o'clock the next morning. As you can see, the automatic lighting has popped on. It'll turn off soon enough. However, if we take a look at our inventory in our productions, we have made a ridiculous amount of 114,845 liters of fabric, which has maxed out our fabric, and we still have a fair bit of cotton and wool left. So, wow. Okay, we're going to turn that off. And so we've maxed out our fabric. It's nearly 15,000 liters, 115,000 liters. We're going to turn on our clothes, and we're going to set it to, we're going to have it at storing, because we're going to see it pop out. And we're going to see, I'm guessing it's going to pop out here. Can we get inside any here? There's an empty room there. I want to see what's in there. Wait, there is a way to get in that building. It's a little bit, it's a little trick, but that's for another day. If you want to know, ask me in the questions, in the comments, if you want to know how to do that. But anyways, right, so we've turned on the fabric, or turned on the clothing machine, and we're going to see where we end up there with a full fabric capacity, and turn on our clothes and see what we end up with there. So yes, see you in a bit. All right, so 1 month later, one sleep that is, and we have fabric. Let's turn on our field info. There we go. So clothing, yes, clothing, 1,000. So we have 4,000 liters of clothing here. And if we go into our cycles, we got 43,000 liters of clothing in storage with a capacity. I'm going to guess it's about the same as the fabric. However, of course, it is a little bit slower in production than our fabric was. But that's astounding. 43. Now, let's just go take a look at what clothing sales is, and just do a little quick math there. $24,000 per 1,000 liters. Yes, I'm curious. It's just 2 seconds. I'm gonna grab my handy dandy calculator, because that's ridiculous. $24,000 times 43,000 liters is over $10 million we just made overnight. So if that, I think it's the zeros were too many. Yeah, 43 times 24. Yeah, or 103 million or something ridiculous like that. But anyways, it is off the charts about the money you can make as long as you got the cotton and the wool. So if you're making cotton, well, cotton, a big cotton field, you can come up with a fair bit of cotton bales. The wool, it would take you a little bit longer to get enough wool to supply, but even so, that's just totally off the charts. This is by far #1 fastest spinnery available on console, at least right now. So there you go, everybody. Your new favorite spinnery, the custom production spinnery by DK Mods and Roar, 1.16 megabytes to download. Only 23 slots on console. Get it while it's hot. Thank you for watching. I'm Looney Farm Guy, and remember, it's only a game. So till next time, Bye for now.